All right, everybody, welcome to yet another episode of the New to Retro Reviews podcast. And today is a very special day because it's not one, but two guests that are joining me that are massive fans of the game that we are talking about. And that game is Crash Team Racing, the original on the PlayStation 1. So I'd like to introduce my guests here. First off, we have a longtime friend of mine, Latina Otaku.
What's good?
And another special guest who is a massive fan of the series as well, but is also no stranger to survival horror. We also have JustHappyBurger, or Calypso as she is known as.
Oh, baby girl, how's it going?
Baby girl, Jesus Christ. What am I, that guy from Deadpool Wolverine where he's like, he has risen, baby girl, fuck!
Oh my God.
You're anyone you want to be. You're everyone to me, Tony.
Oh my goodness.
So we're off to a good start already. So yeah, no, this is a really good episode because lately I feel that kind of a lot of racing games, I think because of the new Mario Kart game, a lot of people have been talking about other racing games that have come out in the past, and I feel a lot of people didn't really realize how good things like Crash Team Racing and Diddy Kong Racing were back in the day, because it was kind of a Mario dominated era of these games and stuff. Like the Mario Kart 64 really took off and was the kart racer that everybody wanted to play back then. It was the thing that everybody played at sleepovers. But I mean, I think all three of us have very fond memories of playing Crash Team Racing, and I think it is one of the greatest racing games of all time. So for me, I mean, yeah, like it's really good. And this game, actually, it was kind of an interesting time that it came out. It came out in 1999, so that was the same year we got, like, what, Dino Crisis, Resident Evil 3, we got Silent Hill that same year. That was kind of a banger year, and this was also the last Crash Bandicoot game that Naughty Dog worked on, because the next one, Crash Bash, was done by somebody different, which is still a fun game to play. So it was crazy. And yeah, it was like tail end of 1999 that it came out. It was like, actually, I think it was in October. So I do know that, you know, when it got re-released on the PlayStation 3 years later, it actually took longer. It was weird because it released first on the PlayStation 1 in America, but for PS3 re-release for the classics, it was actually in 2010 that we got it. But Japan and Europe had it since 2007, 2008. So that's a pretty long gap and everything, considering when they've come out. But I mean, this is just a game that resonates and means a lot to a lot of people, and I'm glad that it got a lot of attention over the years. I mean, I think a lot of us weren't too crazy about the remake that came out a couple years ago, but ultimately, yeah, like, we're here to talk about that. So I'm gonna let you guys go first. So Carmen, like, tell us your history with the game and like how you kind of discovered it.
All right, so picture it was Christmas of, like, when did the PlayStation first came out again? 1996, right?
It was like 94, 95, if I remember correctly.
Oh Jesus. But yeah, so like around 1996 or so. That's when I got my first PlayStation ever. Thank you, Santa, for granting me that. And yeah, basically my first video games at the time was the original Crash Bandicoot and the original Spyro the Dragon, and I love both of them to death. And yeah, like, so many of my friends and like the neighborhood kids, like, they grew up with the Nintendo 64 at the time, and I didn't have one because, one, poor, two, I actually found the controller of the N64 very intimidating, and I'm like, how the heck do I hold this? So, like, you know, Circuit City had a display of the PlayStation and then a display of the N64. So I went to the PlayStation and I just fell in love right off the bat, and that's what I wanted for Christmas. It was $100 at the time, by the way. But yeah, so as the Crash series went on with Crash 2, goated game, and then Crash 3, like, every single game that came out afterwards, and it only took a year to make, like, it just got better and better. And then when Crash Team Racing came out, I was blown away by it. Like, cause again, I played Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart 64. Not the SNES Mario Kart. But I hated the rubber banding in Mario Kart 64, and I was like, graphically at the time, I mean, it looked good, but for some reason, like again, like I was attached more to Crash Team Racing, and I'm more familiar with the characters and whatnot. Tiny Mane, by the way. And it was just an all-around good time. Like I beat the game in only like a few hours, and then getting the CTR tokens was always cool because you have to know the shortcuts, the maps and whatnot. And it was just a fun time. And I remember as I got older, me and some friends, we would do couch co-op, and CTR was one of the games that I would bring with me. And we would all just have a blast. And obviously, because I grew up with the game, like I knew everything. So I was always coming in first place. And they're just like, why? Oh, you son of a bitch, this, that, and the third. And then years later, I never in my life thought that a remake of Crash Team Racing would come out. Like my jaw dropped when the trailer was shown at the Game Awards. I forgot what year it was. I think it was like 2018 or 2017 or something like that. And I was like, no fucking way! Are we getting a remake of Crash Team Racing? Let's go! And it looked beautiful. Like, like the team Beanox, Vicarious Visions, like they did so good with that remake. And it's a shame, honestly, that Activision, all they care about is what do you call it?
Call of
Oh
Duty.
my god. Call of Duty, thank you. Yeah. So they hate, yeah, like they focus more on Call of Duty, and obviously, Blizzard with like WoW and Overwatch and all that, and they shut down Vicarious Visions, they shut down Beanox and whatnot, and the game essentially died. Like I remember when that game first came out, and like shameless self plug, but I stream on Twitch, and I remember getting my first 1,000 followers just because of that game. And whenever the Grand Prix were a thing, we would help each other. Like every Friday, every Saturday, we would all help each other as like one little community, getting the stuff that we need, the points that we needed to finish the Grand Prix and stuff like that. But yeah, like again, it's rather unfortunate that they just let the game die. And I thought it was going to come out on PC at some point, because at least on PC the game would be kept alive. But it's a shame. It's a real shame. But I have a lot of history with Crash Team Racing, so that's just my 2 cents on it. For me, it's one of the greatest kart racers of all time. Yeah, don't at me with Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing. All right.
And Diddy Kong's pretty good. I'll admit that, but like Crash is really good too. Like I mean,
absolutely.
I gotta go through and like someday and just think like, all right, like where am I gonna take these three, like, and Mario 64, Crash Team Racing, and Diddy Kong? Where am I gonna place them? Like, because I do love Diddy Kong Racing more than I do Mario Kart 64, but my brain is like, but where would Crash Team Racing go? That's like the difficult thing. So I remember
yeah,
like
for me that's number one.
Oh yeah, for you
list.
definitely, yeah,
Hands
it
down.
is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's your experience with the games, and like and especially the remake too and stuff like that. So Calypso,
Right.
like what how did you get involved with the game itself? Like what was your like earliest memory of this great title?
So I was very fortunate as a kid to have parents who played video games. So really what it was the tie with my mom. She was a massive fan of Crash Bandicoot. I remember every year for Christmas, my dad and I would go out and pick up a present for her, and it was always like the new Crash title that was out. And she would just play the shit out of it, and she would get just like so focused in it, and then I would get so engrossed in it, and it just like it was like this bond, you know. You're like developing this crazy nostalgic memory with someone who's super important to you because you're a kid, right? It's your parent, and it ended up just being like the coolest part of my gaming history. It was just like, oh, my mom was the one who was playing this series, and this series kicks ass. And so I learned a lot of my gaming through my parents. They would play like survival horror games together. Silent Hill was one of them, Resident Evil. These games that all three of us love. But Crash was always like at the forefront alongside those other titles. And so that's kind of where my history comes from. It was I watched my parent, and then I was just like, that is an awesome game. What can I do to be so good at it like you are? And that's just kind of like what catapulted me into the series. Yeah, it's nothing like, it's not a crazy story, but it's a sentimental one. So that's kind of, you know, what happened. I do remember I think it was, what was it? My mom, I think it was Crash to Insanity is when she just kind of like stopped being into any of the games. Like that was where it ended. But I remember playing everything that preceded that. Anything that came before it, we played it. That was available on PlayStation anyway.
Right.
So yeah, I just a lot of history there, just growing up, just with it being in the house because a parent was a fan of it. And battle mode, I never understood how like my mom could kick my ass so bad. like the battle mode, I would get so enraged. I'm like, why are you winning? I am younger than you. I play more games than you. That was my mentality, right? But nope, she always was like, I got your ass every single time.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like my blood boiling right now.
Old wounds.
Only I can go back in time.
Oh
Right
my
the
God,
wrongs.
man. It's so crazy though, like this game has been here for so long. What are we coming up on, like the 29th anniversary of Crash Bandicoot? Like, isn't it just around the corner? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
you know,
it's almost 30 years since
I
the
know.
little orange marsupial came to be.
I know the little baby. He's I think he is so damn cute. Crash. I think he's adorable. I don't know. He's just like, hey, what's up, you little crazy guy? He's so cute.
Yeah, I mean,
Right, and he doesn't need to speak. All he just says is
No.
wow, and
He's like,
he
"Wow."
gets his point across.
That's
Yeah, I
it,
mean-
you know, he's almost dying. You know, like, you know, he's got it.
well, I think people, especially our age, resonate with Crash as a cool character because I think he's got that vibe of the reasons like why we enjoy like Mario and Sonic so much. So I think that's why he was a perfect mascot. But I think, and I've always thought this about Crash, is that he's very cartoony, like almost like a Looney Tunes character. Like he's getting like he's getting like he's getting like what happens with Daffy Duck all the time and the rabbit season,
He's
duck
goofy.
season. Yeah, he's getting blown up.
Yeah.
Like his shoes are left and then his eyeballs fall down and stuff.
yeah.
Definitely
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
When he falls and he just
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
on the
bonk. Like like there.
When he's shivering. I love it.
Yeah, like there's.
when he's just like
He's a
exactly.
very
the little animations.
yeah. He's a very animated character, and I think that's why a lot of people really like that slapstick humor that he has, because like he's going through like literally how like this like where you jump in front of fire and he just becomes burnt toast and then crumbles. Like yeah, I think that's why he's such a character a lot of people related with, because Crash, I feel, had that difficulty for adults, but like kids could really enjoy it because of the slapstick comedy that of how he died or how he was as just
Mind
a character.
you, the first one is extremely difficult. Like
Oh, yeah.
I like playing the '96 Crash game, but
Yeah.
good lord, like I never in my life completed that game from start to finish, because with that game, in order to get the gems, the colored gems or any gem, you have to not die,
Yeah.
and you cannot die on the bonus stages. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, someone shoot me.
Yeah,
I
that
can hear the
Um,
soundtrack clear as
God,
day in my head.
yeah, that was
slippery climb.
it was.
That's all I have to say.
But yeah, like for me personally, I think when it comes to like Crash Team Racing, the only reason why I played it originally was because my best friend, when he lived across the street still, he had the game, and I believe he did have the multi-tap at one point, because I remember a few of us playing the actual 4-player like aspect of it, which was cool, because like that was a big draw to it back then, that was a huge draw to it actually. But I remember playing it with him and just loving it, because I was like, oh my god, like a Crash Bandicoot game, like it's Mario Kart. Okay, yeah, like Diddy Kong Racing type stuff. All right, I'm in. I'll play this. And we did. And I remember sleeping over his house. We literally cracked hardcore on that all night. Like we were doing everything we could to unlock everything. We were doing all the races. We were trying the bonus rounds and everything with the crystals, trying to collect them in the short time that they gave you. Like this was a game that I felt tested us. And it was never in an unfair way. I found that this game was, I think, was it Oxide was a little cheap and everything like that, but,
Yeah, I hate that guy.
You know who's cheaper, though? Emperor Velo from the sequel. Like, he's a cheap bastard.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know how long it took me to beat him? Like, I kid you not, 2 hours. That's how cheap he is.
Yeah.
I hate Dingo Dial.
Oh, yes.
Sucker. I hate Dingo Dial. That guy, he always pissed me off playing Crash Team Racing, like that one level where it's the boneyard or whatever, and there's like a coal mine like tracks, and he would always cook
Dragon
my
Mines.
Yeah.
Dragon Mines, thank you. I couldn't remember the name of the map. Dude, he was
that
always such a shit stain. He would just be like, just like, taking me out. And I'm like, what up? What's going on, girl?
Yep.
Why are you so mean?
Oh my god, see, I didn't know until years later with the remake that there was a shortcut in Dragon Mines, and I was like, excuse me, I never did this, like what? And that was the good thing about when the remake came out, is like you discovered like new shortcuts.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because obviously the people who would speedrun the original, like, they would show you like all these types of shortcuts and whatnot, but then when the remake came out, there were more that were discovered, and it just broke the game and online. Like before the patch, I remember it was a track from the second game. It was called Thunderstruck something. And like there were people that would literally come in first place within like 25 or 30 seconds, because they would just loop somewhere in like the first part of the track, and then they would jump somewhere, and it's like, what the heck? And they would do that during time trials too, and they patched that like immediately. Another thing that I remember people like bitching and complaining about was the clock orb spam in the remake, where people in last place would just basically just spam like clocks and orbs. And like especially like if they were losing, because unfortunately there were some people that would take the racing seriously. And if they weren't winning, they would purposely just break boxes and make sure that they have a clock or an orb, and they would just use it, and another one was the missile spam. That was definitely another one where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna target this random person that keeps coming in first place, and they would do that kind of stuff, like a lot of petty stuff that they did in the remake. But another thing that was added, that was improved on into the remake, was the blue flame, because there was technically blue flame in the original. It's called USF, but when your engine was like bright orange, that was the blue flame of the game.
Yeah.
But they basically improved on it
Mhm.
for the remake, and it was so hard to get used to at first because again. Tiny is a speed class character, so is Dingo Dial and whoever else you unlocked afterwards.
Dingleberry. No
Dingleberry?
shade to anyone who likes Dingo Dial. I'm so sorry.
That's adorable. I like that name. But yeah, like there were certain tracks where like it was mandatory in the remake in order for you to master that blue flame.
Mm.
And again, I like the speed class, and like I couldn't do it for the life of me. And then U-turning was also implemented in the remake. Like you could U-turn in the original, but like it was like hammered in
Yeah.
the remake with certain tracks, you know, like Slide Coliseum,
Yeah.
Turbo Track especially.
Yeah.
I hate that track, by the way.
Well, like
Yeah.
I feel since you're talking about it, like, I mean, out of the 3 racing games, I'm gonna say that the original Crash Team Racing compared to like Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing,
best.
I think that I really think it did control the best. I mean, because I'm a tiny main myself. I always use the big characters in games like, you know, like Donkey Kong and what do you call it there? Like those kind of characters. Although like not so much in Diddy Kong Racing, because like the bigger characters were really hard to control in that. But like Tiny was my main in the original, and like just like Bowser and Donkey Kong and all that stuff too, and from Mario Kart.
Yeah, I love playing as Bowser too. Yeah.
And those like characters are so good, but like I really felt that after like while playing the original with my best friend, like that you start realizing, oh wow, this game is like tight controls, like they do great with it, like very responsive.
Good. Really good. Very precise.
Yeah, well,
Especially for the time.
yeah,
Like, holy damn.
well,
I
because
think
it's
Crash Team
aged-
Racing
it's
is the best.
extremely well after
Yeah.
all these years.
you know what? I'll give you that. I will say that Crash Team Racing has aged better than Mario Kart 64, and Diddy Kong
100
Racing. Because I
Best
just,
kart game.
oh yeah, well I mean I just went through almost like it was like almost 2 years ago now, and I reviewed Diddy Kong Racing here on the channel, and everybody loved it. But man, going through and doing some of that stuff, you realize how much of that shit didn't age well. I mean, a lot of stuff in the N64 era really didn't, but PS1, I mean,
No.
I guess at that point, like they knew controls good or whatever. But I mean, this is a team that went from making, you know, 3 Crash Bandicoot games to a racing game. So the fact that it worked as well as it did was kind of a testament to how good Naughty Dog was back in the day, you know?
It is a shame that they didn't make Crash Bash though. It was Eurocom that made it.
Yeah, but it was still good. Like, you know, people dismiss it a lot, but I think it's still fun.
For the most part, yeah. Like I enjoyed Crash Bash as a kid, but the relics pissed me off. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, like that's how I felt with how this game ran, with a lot of stuff you had to unlock. Because like let's face it, there is a shit ton of stuff to unlock in Crash Team Racing. Like, it's insane. I mean, you can even unlock the boss characters, because they had the gem cups, I think it was called, right? The gem.
Yeah. Or you could input cheat codes.
Yeah, that was still a thing. That was definitely a thing. But wait, but Burger, like, what was your favorite racer? Who's like your all-time best?
My all-time best? Who the hell would I play as the most? I feel like it was Crash.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just like so
Nice.
cool. Like he's too cool. Like I don't know. He's too cool. Let me shut up. I'm a broken record.
Well,
But I don't know. He's fun. He's just like go with the flow kind of guy. You know, and that's
He's
what I want in
basically
my
a basic
racer.
ass bitch, just like Cortex.
Yeah.
Like they both have the same
Not
like
Cortex.
speed. They have the speed, acceleration, all that. They're like that kind of character.
yeah.
And then for
guess it
people who's
depends.
never true, and then people who's never played Crash Team Racing, I'm over here like, do not pick Pura and Polar, because turning characters are the worst.
Yeah.
They're the
1
worst
million.
characters to play as.
1,000,000%.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, Crash works because, like, I mean, he and Cortex are technically the all-around characters. There's no, like,
Yep.
blaring strengths, but no, like, blaring weaknesses either, and that's, like, what makes them...
I like that.
Yeah, it's a great way to get somebody into your game when
That's
you
how I
have
like
stuff
it.
like that, you know? Like, that's...
Mm.
I mean, that's, like, when you're the guy in the box, that's kind of how you are in these kind of games. Same with fighting games. Like, Ryu is the all-around
Yes.
character.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yes.
I mean, I
That's
used...
that's what I like.
Yeah. I mean, I used Crash a fair amount, like, back in the day, because, like, I was always trying to experiment and see what characters I liked, but it just always came back to Tiny to win me races and stuff. But
Yep. For me, it was Tiny, and if not Tiny, Coco.
Coco, because her thing
Yeah.
was
So
acceleration, right?
Yes, she's an Excel character. Yep.
Yeah, she's like Princess Peach. Yeah, she's an acceleration character.
Her and Engine were Excel characters.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Like,
Dr. Engine.
and it's like,
I actually prefer him over Cortex.
What a
I
poopy
love
butt.
Cortex just simply because he's voiced by Clancy Brown. Like,
Oh my
Fair
god, yes,
enough.
plus that man.
Fair enough.
like,
And the voice of Ooga Ooga.
He's so
Is-
silly.
is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
he
he's-
is.
Yeah.
He did both.
Yeah.
That's right. He just
Yep.
changes his voice to like an even more like deep, gravelly voice and everything. Like it's like evil Mr. Krabs is what it is.
Evil Mr. Krabs. Yeah, give me all your money, bitch.
But yeah, like I mean, so have you guys? I mean, I know that there was obviously the alternate ending to like nitrous oxide and everything like that. But like this game. Like, did you guys ever like 100% it or unlock everything? Because I know me and my best friend, we never did. We tried, man. I mean,
No.
Okay, so for
No.
me, I first rented the game again.
Right.
I grew up
Hell
poor.
yeah.
So
Oh.
there was a Blockbuster. I had a West Coast Video, freaking
Hell
movie
yeah.
gallery, like
Yeah.
you name it. I had them
Got
all.
it.
But yeah, I remember going. I think it was West Coast Videos because Blockbuster was a little pricey back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I that's where I saw Crash Team Racing, and I was like, oh, let me grab this. So my parents rented it for me, and I beat it like adventure mode in like one
Yeah.
sitting.
Hell
But
yeah, exactly.
right, but like the crystal challenges, the gem cups, I did not do it in one sitting. So like I basically either would have to rent the game again or wait until my parents bought it for me. And when it became a greatest hits, which the games usually would drop to like 20-15 bucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when they would buy games for me. So I waited, and then they got it for me, and then that's when I actually sat down and tried to like 100% everything. As a kid, I remember doing the gem cups. But the crystal ones, they gave me trouble when
Yeah.
when I was a kid. Because again, you have a certain time frame, and I sucked at those back then. But now, as the seasoned pro that I am, I
Hell
could do
yeah.
it. I could do it in no problem.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
well,
But that was me.
yeah. I mean, like these things. I mean, these races did challenge you, and like I really enjoy.
Mhm.
Even though like me and my best friend, we never 100%ed any of it. Like we still had a lot of. I mean, we would probably try in this day and age. Like I wish he still lives closer because he's like 3 hours up in Maine now, unfortunately. So like I don't get to see him that much. But like, man, oh man, it would have been fucking insane to like do that all over. Because like there was a point like where he was coming over to my house like after he got out of the Marines and he was doing like college courses and everything, but then he just come to my house like after, and we were playing like all kinds of games, trying to like 100% like Mario Baseball on the GameCube and shit, and and like Super Mario 3D World and all that stuff. But like I would love to go back and try this. I mean, I'm gonna be playing through this game again anyway to get the footage that people will see that's above us and stuff like that in the screen. But
Hell yeah.
that
Nice.
just like the pure
that.
challenge of it, just like I don't feel that it ever felt unfair. You just had to get good at the game, and
Yeah, and there was
really
no rubber
did.
banding.
Yeah.
There was no
No.
rubber banding in the game.
Nope.
There was none of that. I mean, they had like all the, and plus like all the battle modes, all the weapons. Like the game, the game just gave you so much, and I feel that like a lot of games just don't do that in this day and age. You know, like a lot of games would kind of cheap out or whatever, or like do a DLC route of something. But
like a lot of games are also very hand-holdy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'm glad we did get the, because like did the remake sell well? I think it did.
Yeah,
I believe
so.
it did. Yeah, like
yeah.
it sold. I don't. Oh my god. I think it sold like 1 million or whatever. I mean,
Definitely
that's
got
a quick
my money.
Google. It did. Yeah. It
You
did.
got
I was
my
like,
money
hell
too,
yeah,
yeah.
brother, let me get
that was a pre-order for me.
Yeah,
So
for sure, me too.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm ready to get pissed again.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nitro
And
said,
the new
oh my God.
tracks. The new tracks
Yeah.
were also pretty
So
fun too.
cool.
My favorite was Prehistoric Playground, actually, because
Yep.
like, I love dinosaurs. But that track I actually was able to master the blue flame mechanic. So I was like, hell yeah. And then my second favorite was Koala Carnival. A lot of people didn't like that one because of how short it was, and it was just a giant circle. But I'm like, you have Baby Park in Mario Kart. Like, come on now.
Forgot about that one.
For real. And then my third favorite was the Spyro track for sure. My least favorite of the new tracks at the time was the last one that came out. The space one, the drive through something. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I could not stand that one. Like that one put you to the test. Like, do you know how many times I would fall off the freaking? That's like the Rainbow Road of the game.
Yes.
Because back then it was Hot Air Skyway.
Yeah, that's the one.
That one was the Rainbow Road of the game. But no, this track comes out, it's like, yo, hold my beer. I'll put y'all to shame.
I remember having so many problems on that Hot Air one back in the day. Like, I mean, playing as Tiny on that.
Fun.
Oh my god, getting blasted off that track and shit like that, and oh my god, dude, that was nuts. Like, yeah. So, like, Burger, do you have like a favorite area yourself, or like a least favorite area in the original?
You mean like maps?
Yeah.
I would say that the cave one that I was referencing earlier, that I already forgot the name of again. Thank you. Was probably the one that pissed me off the most.
Same.
And if it wasn't that, it was the nitrous oxide race. I freaking like it just made me so mad. It's like the race that I probably played the most. You know, with both. And it was just freaking so frustrating.
Gosh.
Like, just want to take them and just
yeah, for sure. Like the original track that I hated the most was definitely Dragon Mines. I think we can all agree.
There you go.
Dragon Mines is just awful.
Oh yeah.
But my favorite track from the original game is actually Polar Pass. That one's a fun one.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can do it in the original. There's like a specific skip that you can do. It's almost like a rubber banding kind of thing.
Yeah.
But so when you get to those like 3 jumps, right? Like there's a specific hill that you can jump and like you U-turn and you get speed and you go off like the edge after you jump on it, and it like makes you skip like this portion. Again, I don't know how speedrunners do it, man. Like they work their magic, but I remember seeing that and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? And then there were people trying to do it in the remake too. But yeah, Oxide, even though I hated racing him, Oxide Station is a lot of fun. And then Sewer Speedway, it's fun once you get like the hang of like that high ass jump.
Yep.
You know, once you build up that speed and like you're like, bye bitches. You leave everybody behind, you know. But yeah, another track I did not really like was Tiny Arena. I didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Tiger Temple was frustrating for me. I hated the mud and the jumps were always just weird.
Oh yeah.
Those mechanics of those jumps would always frustrate me, and I'd be like, damn it.
Yup, and and then
Yeah.
and then with that one, if you had a missile or one of those potions, you could just toss it at the
Yeah.
door. Yup,
That's true.
yup.
Crash
Uh,
Cove is always fun though.
mm,
That's
Crash
It
Cove and
introduces you to the
Cocoa Park,
game.
yeah.
You know? Yeah.
like
Yeah, like that was like the baby park also
Yeah.
of the tracks, you know. And also, side note,
Love
yes,
it.
10 million units was sold for the remake of
Damn.
CTR.
Hell yeah.
that's
Mhm.
crazy.
I loved the what was it? Oh my god, Nina's Nightmare in the that like little expansion.
Ooh,
I love that
yeah.
spooky shit.
Yeah,
So
that was
that
that
was like
one
a
was
really
good.
fun one.
Yeah.
I hated the pumpkins, like, cause like once you get hit by that, it's like it
Yeah.
slows you down. Ugh.
Yeah, I'd have to
There's
say.
a lot of really good tracks.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
like well that's the thing. Like I feel that like Crash had so many tracks that were good because like Mario has good tracks. Like Mario 64 has a lot of good tracks, but I feel that a lot of them were like really ambitious and not that great. But I still respected the them for doing them. But I think for like
Koopa Beach was my favorite.
which one?
Koopa Beach.
Oh, I love that one. Koopa Beach is
Yeah.
so fun, dude. I love that one.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I'm a basic bitch. Crash Cove is literally my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because it's such a
great.
fun level. Like
Yeah.
like some racing
Yeah,
games, you get that first level and it's like, okay, it's an introductory. There's nothing like too special about it. You just have memories of playing it because it's your first time. But I think Crash Cove, like not even just racing through it, but like the way the level is designed and everything, it really brings like the aesthetic of Crash Bandicoot to that game, I feel. And I mean, I love that one. Cortex Castle, for whatever reason, I normally would hate a level like that, and for some reason I love
It's
that
so
level.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
that one
You
is
gotta hit
fun,
those
yeah.
turns, dude. You're like drifting around that one.
yeah, maybe that's the reason why I like it so much. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
fun. It's another layer to the challenge.
And that right, in that level, you can U-turn in
Yeah.
that one. Yep.
Yep.
That one's fun. I agree with you. For
Yeah.
sure.
And then like, you had like the unlockable characters as well, like all the boss characters you could play as at some point, and like Fake Crash was like the one of the unlockable
I
ones.
fucking love him.
Dude,
Yes.
he is just such a like I can't believe they put him in the Insane trilogy, like you could play as Fake Crash. Like
Yep.
I mean I don't know if I don't think that was the thing yet, because he was introducing Crash Team Racing, right?
I believe so, yeah, because his inception was because of a Crash bootleg that they were selling in Japan. It was a plushie that they were selling. But I freaking love Fake Crash in that game because he's just so goofy. Like I love the little the voice
Extra
always
goofy.
cracks me up where he's just like, oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Where he's like,
He's so fucking goofy.
I just
when
love
he gets hit,
I can see him in my head.
I need to put that as like a sound clip during streams and shit like that. I just need that laugh.
Yes.
What, just
Oh my
us
God.
doing that?
That too. Have like 3 different versions. Fake Crash, you, and Carmen.
Hey, Carmen, you ready? Let's do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now I'm just gonna use it as a
Oh
ringtone.
my God.
There you
Oh
go.
no.
Use it as your alarm. That sucks.
Oh my God.
Oh
No
no.
one's sleeping through that.
Imagine you just hear us go and you're just like, whoa, what the fuck?
I hate it here.
I love
I'm
it.
stuck in limbo.
But yeah,
That would
like
scare me.
Penta Penguin is also another unlockable character that I liked because they couldn't record his lines on time, so all you hear is Penguin Ye 1, Penguin Ye 2. That's all you hear. And then they put it in the remake. I was
Hell
like, dude, if he does not say this in the remake, I'm gonna riot. And he does. He goes,
Yep.
Penguin Ye 1, Penguin Ye 2. And I'm like, yes. Oh my God, yes.
So like, what was Fake Crash's stats? Like, was he just like a carbon copy of Crash, or did he have different stats?
No, he had different stats. If I remember correctly, I believe he was a speed character.
Oh, okay.
He was either speed or excel, though I'm pretty sure he was speed. I would have to double check.
Gotcha.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Because that's I mean, it's just to go through all that trouble just to unlock a character that's just Crash with goofy facial expressions and voices. Like in today's day and age, people would fucking riot. But if he's still the same as Crash, everybody would be like, "That's cool." Like like you unlock something because that's
Right.
you had to work to unlock stuff back in the day, and Crash games made you fucking work
Yup.
for it.
Yeah, I remember like the PlayStation Jam, PlayStation Underground magazines, and like
Yep.
there were snippets, kind of like Nintendo Power, where they would have snippets of like, oh, you're stuck here, this is what you do, or they would sell like these little tiny books that was just cheat codes in them,
Yeah.
Or back in the day, I remember going on like Google and stuff like during lunch break. I would go to the library or a computer room, or I would sneak in to a classroom, and I would just use the computer there and like look up stuff. Yeah, good times, man, good times.
Rock on with your bad self. I did the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, I had no friends. I barely had any friends, so I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on online.
Well, I mean, some of my friends and I, we used to like sneak out of lunch early and go to like a computer lab and just like, look up stuff. Like I was looking up like Resident Evil stuff. I can't remember like the stuff they were looking up, but like I was always looking for like the next like Resident Evil thing back then to look up and everything. So,
yeah. It's still funny how literally my reason getting into Resident Evil at the time was because of G4. They had a segment of Resident Evil 4, and then they show Leon, and I'm like, he's fucking gorgeous. He's hot.
Oh,
and
dear
he's
God.
literally the reason why
Oh
I
my
wanted to
goodness.
play the game. I kid you
Thirst
not.
trap, fell into it.
Yep.
Thirst trap
So,
Kennedy.
apparently,
Gorgeous.
yeah, right. Apparently, fake Crash actually has like terrible stats. Like he's worse.
Oh, I
he's
thought he was
worse
a
than
T.
everyone. No, they're showing him as like a 2.7, 2.7, a 2.7, like across the board.
Wow.
So I guess it kind of checks out because he's supposed to be like worse than Crash because he aspires to be. He's jealous of him. So I don't know.
That's his hillbilly cousin.
He's
I love it. That's great.
Have the Hamburglar on your podcast.
Oh my god.
That was almost like a sweet tooth laugh from like the original Twisted Metal.
Oh
You
my
got
god. That's great.
And that just sound like crust.
or those fuckers from Carnival.
Oh my god, I hated that
There
game
you go.
so much.
Oh, Carnival. Fuck.
Oh, I played that a lot in the arcades, but it was one of the I think it was
Hell
one of
yeah.
those games that like they made purposely. Didn't matter like what happened, you were gonna get hit no matter what.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And so like
I love
I
those
hated
games,
I
man.
hated that game. Plus I hate clowns too, so there's that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh.
that game did scare me
Oh, yeah.
as
Now
a
I
kid, but then
know.
I grew up liking it afterwards. Same with House of the Dead. Like I love
House of the
Oh,
Dead.
House of the Dead's great. By the way, if anybody's watching this podcast by the time this comes out, do not buy the new House of the Dead until it gets fucking patched because
No.
they fucked that
No.
game.
It's
Um,
I
It brought a tear to my eye because
I was like, what is this?
That one's my favorite,
Yeah.
and like I understand, like they have like the corny voice acting. I'm like, okay, I'll
Hell
give you credit
yeah.
for that, but the game just looks muddy.
Trash.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this? And at least they got the magician theme right, thank God. But yeah, no, like I was like, I don't know if I should be excited for this remake because of how they treated House of the Dead 1, and then more stuff came out, and I'm like, ugh. And when I first heard that little tiny ass flying demon looking motherfucker, when I saw when I saw him, and then I hear him, I was like, oh hell no!
Oh,
Why
here
couldn't
it
you?
goes.
Why couldn't you give me the mic, man? I'm an unofficial voice actor. I could easily do
yeah.
that voice for you,
Right,
because he
right.
just sounds so normal in the new one. But
Yeah.
I'm over here like, nah, give me the mic. I have already taken care of G. You're next. Get him.
Carl!
Let me tell you something. Playing that game, let me tell you, I was like thinking to myself, I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I gotta put
And
this down.
the music is I think you can change it to the original, But yeah, the new music is just. Ugh. I don't
If you want to
like
have a banger of a time, Carmen, you should watch the House of the Dead movies.
Oh, trust me, I have. Oh, good
Do it
lord.
again.
Do it again.
No.
Let's have a
again.
watch party.
Oh God.
Watch that stupid shit.
To be fair, I'd rather watch that and the first two Paul films of Resident Evil than that garbage Welcome to Raccoon City movie.
Yeah. But oh my god, yeah, no. When it comes to we're gonna do this at some point, but for people watching, the three of us and probably get like somebody else, maybe Baz will be around to help us out on proxy or something, but
Yeah.
we're gonna do a 4-player parsec for Crash Team Racing, like the OG one.
Whoa! Whoa!
And I'm excited for that because it's been years since I've actually played 4 players CTR. There's the mask.
100.
What do we got?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
What do we got? I used to.
I love it.
Like,
man.
oh my god! I remember like when I was living with my sister for a while. That actually was my ringtone for a while. It was like a default ringtone for everybody. So my sister, like,
Really?
yeah, like my sister would, because she was a light sleeper and her room was down the hall, and everything, and she would hear from my room, "What do we got?" Like, so, like one of my friends texting me at like 3, 4 in the morning, you know, and she would.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and I eventually had to change it because I was afraid I'd wake up and she'd just be standing over me with a knife at one point.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus
He's
Christ!
gonna take care
The,
of you.
the funny
She's
thing
tired of your
about
shit.
the funny thing about the mask. With the mask, with Aku Aku, like me and my sister, like she would watch me play Crash and whatnot, and as again, you know, I'm Spanish, so we thought instead of him saying "ooga booga," we thought he was saying "vámonos pa' allá," which means go over there, and it's like, wow, we were something as kids.
Yeah.
You
So
thought that-
to this day, I still hear him go "vámonos pa' allá." You know.
Oh, okay. Thank you for putting that into perspective. Because I was like, how the fuck is she hearing that? Because you said it like so slow to us, and then when you put it in context,
Exactly.
Bingo, that's where
Yep.
it is. Now my
Yep.
bing bongs are happy now. There we go. Whatever that means,
Exactly.
baby.
Oh shoot. But yeah, that's
Oh,
why
Tony.
it's like I have to translate that real quick. But yeah, exactly. So instead of hearing ooga booga, I would just hear to this day "vámonos pa' allá." That's all I would hear.
That's all I
Shit, now
heard
I'm gonna-
back in the
I
day.
don't even know what you're saying.
Burumaga. That's what I heard back in the day was Burumaga.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard booga booga.
Yeah, no, me and
Booga
my
booga.
sister. Me and my sister, we did not hear that. We were just like, what is he saying?
He said, go over there. Go over where? I can't get over there, that son of a bitch.
I can't
There's
make
so
the
many
jump.
boundaries. I can't do it.
I know.
Oh my gosh. The remake of the Crash Insane trilogy had
Mm.
me fucked up, guys. When I was playing it, I was like, my depth perception.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I can't make these jumps, and I'm on the first level. Like, I was like, this wasn't this hard.
Dude.
And then I was
No.
like,
Those-
I was like, what's going on?
Those freaking bridge levels in that remake was something
Oh,
else, man.
I mastered them. I mastered them to the point where I don't even need the rope.
Y'all are peasants.
Mm-hmm. Beneath my feet. All of you.
Oh.
Kiss them.
That-
No,
we don't do that here.
baby. I don't know where those toes have been. Oh.
Oh,
God,
shoot.
it turned into
Dude,
that
I didn't,
kind of.
I didn't,
Oh,
I
Hey,
didn't
you
even know
said
about the rope.
listen, Carmen. Listen, you said
Yeah?
that you weren't gonna do this.
It slipped. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tony Macaroni.
Oh Jesus.
Tony Ravioli.
Rigatoni.
I've been called
Tony
worse.
There
Rigatoni.
you go.
Rigatoni.
But oh my god, like I do wish though, like this game was like easier, like available, and
Yeah.
I really hope that like, because we just got Resident Evil 2 and 3 last week on the
Right.
PlayStation 5, so I'm
Brother, yes.
right, so cool. My buddy actually texted me, and he's like, dude,
Thank you.
I didn't know that RE1 was on there, and I was like, yeah, dude, it's been on there for like 2-3 years
Mhm.
almost. It was like one of the games that it
Mhm.
launched with when they brought back the classics. And he's like, oh fuck yeah. And he's like, yeah, I just downloaded 2 and 3 right now, but I also downloaded Dragon Ball Z Kakarot again, so I'm playing that. I'm like, you fucker, get back and play Resident Evil. Because my buddy Josh, he and I grew up playing Resident Evil together because Josh also lived right across the street. He was in the house next to our buddy Stick. And we all played like Resident Evil together, Crash Bandicoot, all that kind of stuff. We all played the games, every game together pretty much. So like, yeah, but like I'm really hoping that happens at one point though, and Crash Team Racing gets put on the PS5 because yeah, the remake it's got its issues and stuff, but I think like having the older games should be what do you call it there, like they should be more accessible, like I mean,
right, especially for people who don't have PCs and can't emulate them,
right,
or
yeah,
get them on GOG and stuff like that.
Yes,
I mean, I'm sure GOG's probably working on it because they've been doing God's work for a long time now. So, I mean, hell, Breath of Fire 4 just got put on that thing, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, good on you guys for doing that. Like, I was like, I love Breath of Fire and stuff. So,
do a damn thing, Chicken Wang.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you
like
gotta respect people,
Yeah. So I don't know.
Get that dream list going.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think.
Yeah, man.
I really hope that Crash Team Racing ends up on GOG and PS5, and because they deserve, like, we need these older games to keep coming back. I know, like, a lot of companies are about their newer demographic and not their older ones. And what was that Jim Ryan guy? Remember, like, he went to a PlayStation booth and he was like looking at his own products, like, why do we have these old games here that nobody's gonna care about, that like they control and they look terrible when we've got all these new games coming out? It's like, motherfucker, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot or anything, because this is stuff that, built your company and you're shitting
right,
on
don't forget.
Right?
And don't forget where you came from, baby girl.
Yeah.
You gotta,
exactly.
you gotta get it, and you gotta appease. You gotta please, not appease. We don't say appease. We're gonna please our fan base, our fandom. That's why I have like a really bad sour taste in my mouth with Nintendo right now, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
We all do.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Like,
I
mean,
don't have a
But you
Switch,
can get away with it, right? That's the whole thing, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
Well, they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
right?
can
They don't
get
give a
away with
shit.
it.
Like you want? Yeah.
well, I
500
mean,
snacks for
I
you.
mean, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel almost every company aside from Capcom, like these big, like if we're talking like big AAA developers and stuff like that, or third-party devs and stuff, which I think Capcom's considered a AAA dev and stuff like that. But like,
Yeah.
it's like all of them but Capcom seem to be screwing up. I mean, Nintendo doesn't really have much other than the Switch 2 and everything, which is selling good. But like, everyone's like, oh yeah, you can't find it anywhere. I was like, really? I walk into Best Buy and GameStop and stuff, and I see them there. Like, they're there. Like, no one's buying them as much as I think they thought.
First.
Yeah, at
Right,
first, yeah.
At first, I couldn't find them, but now I see them. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, it was a new system, of course, but like after like a week or two, like they were everywhere, and I just laughed because the scalpers like lost out big time on this. Because yeah, there's really like nothing for the Switch 2 at this point right now. I mean, there is, but there not. And then like Sony's not really doing.
It was only launched
Kart
with
World?
it was only launched with 2 games technically, 2 brand new games.
Yeah.
They're withholding that from us, so we are forced to buy the system. And I don't like that, okay? That makes me not a happy baby.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's just...
Right, because not everybody got 500 bones to spare.
Dude, you could get a PlayStation 5, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, somebody...
Yeah, like...
No, baby, I felt that smack.
And like, that's the problem. Like, I mean, Sony, what do you call it there? Sony is not doing anything. Microsoft isn't doing anything. Virtually any big company out there, they're not really like this. This has been a really weird generation for gaming. I have never seen such a. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's good games coming out still, like from big developers. Like I mean, Ghost of Yotei is gonna do very good, I believe, because Ghost of Tsushima was really good and stuff. But like, there's
I did like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. But like, is there anything coming out that like warrants a need to buy newer consoles or pro versions? I mean, like I just beat here on stream the other day Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it was fine. It was great to go back and play that game again. In with a new coat of paint and some new controls. But I suggest to people go play the original before you play this one, because it's like
Right.
the original offers a lot more, I feel, in some ways. But I just don't feel, aside from Capcom, that a lot of companies aren't doing anything. I mean, Crash is kind of, I mean, dude, we're living in a fucking world where somehow Bubsy is getting another game. And Crash and Spyro are locked in a basement somewhere.
Yep, it's blasphemy. Wait, you didn't know it?
What?
No, I thought Burger was like, wait, what? But
Wait.
yeah, no, it's
No,
true.
No, I know. I was laughing at your glasses pulled down. You're like, come again?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's how I was. I was like,
Yeah. Hello. You said what?
Yeah, no.
Nani?
No, I saw that. I saw that announcement. I was like, no shit.
Yeah,
Pin in my
and
hip.
I haven't heard of Bubsy in years, and I'm over here like, oh, well, excuse me?
I was like, pardon.
Yeah, pardon.
I forgot about you.
And it's true, like, yeah, they lock fucking Crash and Spyro back up, and I'm like, brother. And then Activision cancels Crash, what was it, like Crash 5 and
Yep.
Toys for Bob. They were working on a Spyro game or whatever, and again, they're like, nope, goodbye. Activision also gives them the boot too, and it's like, Activision, what are you doing? Like, why?
They're shit
It's
in the
like-
bed. That's what they're doing.
It's like when Microsoft was purchased by Rare, which is one of the worst things to
Yeah.
have ever happened. It's like,
Yep.
okay, you purchased this, but you don't do anything with it.
They don't know what to do, I think. That's what's happened here. They're
Just
like,
give
"We
us
did this,"
fucking
and
remakes. Do you know how many
Yeah.
people are asking for a Banjo-Kazooie remake?
Yeah.
We know what the market is right now. We spent millions, and now we don't know where we are.
No.
What the
That-
fans want? Oh, that's what they want? Okay, let's forget about that.
Right, and it's the same thing with Ubisoft. All they give a fuck about is Assassin's Creed, and I'm over here like,
Stop
Rayman.
making those games. Stop making those.
Rayman.
Why do we have
Come back.
75 Assassin's Creeds? How many creeds
Seriously.
are there? It's so crazy. Like, I don't even know what's happened, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
God.
going on in that game, in
I-
that story, in that universe.
I just really want, like, these older games, like Crash deserves more. I mean, he's not, like, he's done so much, and the Crash Insane trilogy sold really well, and Crash 4 It's About
did.
Time was like, I know that was like a mixed game for a lot of people,
It was
but
mixed.
it was a
yeah.
mix, but people were
I
still
know.
happy with it,
I was
they-
like, how do I play this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how do we get these games back? I mean, I'm really hoping that Microsoft, because like Microsoft is the one that they own Crash now, right? They're the ones who own it. Like, do they have the IP,
Well, no, it's
don't think so.
Activision.
which is owned by
Yeah.
Microsoft? So yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. like they own everything, and it's just like you bought all these fucking companies and then shut a bunch of them down. Like, did you like?
Mhm.
And this is like why, like, I'm glad there's a law to stop companies from monopolizing, because they blocked Microsoft from even buying. God knows what else Microsoft would have bought.
Huh.
So yeah, I mean, like, games like Crash, like, I mean, the Crash franchise still needs to come back. I feel that we need it now more than ever.
Now, yeah, cause it's Sony's baby.
Yeah, like, I don't understand. Like,
it
just
was a mascot for a long time.
yeah. I mean, so was Spyro in many ways. Like, people.
He was. Both of them
Lara
were.
Croft.
Yep.
Yeah, with her triangle titties. Yeah.
Yeah, triangle titties.
Yep.
Yes, baby.
Yep.
I was like, people like this? What do you mean? I could like
Yeah.
climb the mountain with her nips, baby.
Oh my
That is
god.
so crazy. One of the most difficult video games ever.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't get into Lara Croft. I'm sorry. It was.
I was
too
like,
difficult for me as a child.
Girl, how are people playing this like this? I can't barely move you.
I played it a lot at my
Oh my
cousin's house back in the day, but I was never like the biggest fan.
Yeah.
I would always play the games though, but like I was never like the hugest fan of the games. I love the character and I like the stories that like were in the
Yes,
games,
The
and
story is so good.
yeah, like she had a
Right.
The live
there was-
action film was fantastic too.
Oh, the Angelina Jolie.
first one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah,
Mhm.
yep.
I'm actually
I love that movie. I
I'm
watch
actually
it
friends
often.
with
Oh.
I'm actually friends with the person who was the official Lara Croft during like the reboot era.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
She
Isn't she playing in Resurrection?
yep, she's
Or
playing
something like
Jill.
Jill. Yeah, she's
Oh,
Jill. She's the Jill
okay.
sandwich.
Yep.
Nice. Hey.
So,
She's Jill the sandwich.
but yeah, no, like it was. I don't know. Like I
love
really
Jill.
hope that maybe
I
like
love Jill too.
I really
Yeah.
hope we get some more Crash Team Racing games, like Crash Team Racing 2. Like, don't remake the other ones, because I know there was other racing ones that were out there, but it's like, you know,
Tag team.
yeah,
Yep,
just
yep, tag
they were trying to
Crash Kart.
capitalize, I think, on Mario
Nitro
Party.
Kart.
Sorry, Mario Kart. Yeah,
Well,
Tag team.
technically, the Nitro Kart tracks were in
Yeah.
Nitro Fueled,
yeah,
but not the tag team one.
right.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just feel that like we need some fun games again. And I mean, you know, like Sega even. Well, I mean, it wasn't Sega that made it, but it was Lizard Cube that made it. They made that the new I think they made the new Shinobi game or whatever it was. And then there was another game that came out recently. What was it? The new Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound, that people were really enjoying, and the just bringing back the old style. Like, people don't really want super new graphics; they just want fun games. And I
Fresh
think,
coat of paint.
yeah,
Boring.
yeah, it's just like if you make everything too
Hyper-realistic stuff is super boring.
exactly.
Right.
I mean,
Just look at
There's no soul.
MGS3. It's, I don't really play Metal Gear. I'm not like a Metal Gear fan, but like I've seen people enjoying MGS3. Like it's a fresh coat of paint. And
Yeah.
and I think. Hold up, is Snake voiced by the same person, or did they just extract the voice lines from the original game?
So what they did was the Snake Eater remake is just taking the audio from the original and putting it over. But David Hayter has been brought back by Konami to promote the hell out of the game. Him and Laurie Allen, who played the boss, they've been promoting the game a lot. But there's no new dialogue from what I heard in that game. I don't know.
Gotcha. Because
so-
I'm like,
which
yeah,
I
it
thought
sounds
was-
like it was extracted.
I really wish they let the actors redo the lines, because some lines don't hold up super well, like of how they're delivered.
The
But
coolest deliveries ever.
yeah. So
Metal
Gear. Metal Gear.
You know exactly that's right. Metal Gear.
But yeah, like I don't know. I feel that if we don't start making games to be fun again, we're gonna keep getting lost in either hyper realistic games or games that are just free to play that are littered with microtransactions. I mean,
Oh my god.
You know,
Speaking of, but like
Mobile gaming on your PC.
yeah, I was about
Hey,
to
baby.
say Persona. Like I uninstalled it because it got like super. It's gacha, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no, I'm good. And
more
every time
memories.
I log in, it just shoves microtransaction shit down my throat, and it's like, okay, don't hold me in a chokehold now. I don't need to spend the money.
yeah, that's something that I think did really hurt the remake of this game. This game is a classic, and while I feel it was treated fairly in some ways, I think throwing the microtransactions in was kind of I don't know. I think that some of that stuff should have been unlockable. I get it.
Oh, that's
Companies-
disgusting.
Yeah.
They put microtransaction in an MGS3 remake?
No, I was talking about Crash.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was gonna say. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, no. There's no microtransaction that I know of. I mean, maybe I missed it, but I think Konami's learned their lesson about that kind of stuff. But like, you know, I
Konami's cooking right now too, man. You talk about Capcom. Konami is coming back.
Yeah, with
baby.
Silent Hill.
We are getting it. We're eating good. I'm a happy son of a bitch over here.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
'cause
what.
that's your
just
bag.
A happy boy good.
That's what your
see
channel
what
is
F
is
does.
based off of
We'll see.
essentially. So
Yeah. I am, Silent Hill universe, but
Mm.
I am Silent Hill. No, but they're moving though. They're moving. They're grooving. Yu-Gi-Oh's doing real well right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Metal Gear is coming. They're reviving that with all the remastering and everything as well. And it's just
Yeah, because they're finally
man.
catching up. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
everybody
well, I
loves
think,
remakes? Yeah, let's jump on that train.
under new management is the sign they have in their window.
Pretty
so,
much.
There
you know,
you go.
yeah. I'm living it. I'm living it. I'm loving it. I'm living like Larry.
Yeah, because I will say Silent Hill 1 definitely needs a fresh coat of paint.
it does.
100%.
I just think they went with 2 first because that's the most popular Silent Hill. I think
Yeah.
that's why they did
I
it.
think that they were 1,000,000% testing. We should do a podcast on this next.
I wouldn't mind talking some Silent Hill. That's for sure.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, no, I'll definitely do like another one with you guys. Like we can definitely do a Silent Hill one. That'd be be a good one to do.
Yeah.
I like,
They're-
especially since
they're
I'm
pushing
more of a
it, though.
casual Silent Hill fan. And well, in terms of I'm a casual in playing them, but I love studying the
Same.
games and stuff. So
Same. I'm a casual when it comes to Silent Hill, but I love
I got the both of you.
2. Yeah, I love 2. And I know lore and some of the meaning behind the monsters and whatnot. But like, yeah, obviously I'm more of a Resident Evil.
It's easier to track the lore of, like, say, Resident Evil than it is like Silent Hill, because it has that massive psychological aspect to it.
Right.
And so many crazy things are happening, and a lot of it's left is ambiguous anyway. 2 is very ambiguous. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, this is another conversation, but Konami is not to take away from our lovely Crash, but Konami is doing pretty good these days, and I hope that trend continues. I hope that they continue to read the fandom.
Castlevania.
Hey, Castlevania's
that's
due
right.
for it, man. Castlevania's
Shit,
due
man.
for it. But I mean, I really
I
hope.
agree. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope though, like that Crash does get that revival again, because
I hope so,
If-
man.
I-
I love my little orange.
I don't know what it's gonna
marsupial.
take. I don't know what they're gonna like. I
Little
mean,
baby
I don't know. Maybe like Mario makes a new game that Mario's a new game that comes out that absolutely sells gangbusters. New Sonic game comes
Yeah.
out and everybody's loving it, and then they're like, you know what? Let's just give like Spyro and Crash another chance and shit. Let's do that Crash
For
5.
real.
Because even if it's scrapped, they might still have like the data for it or something like that, which would be
Right,
nice.
because it was Toys for Bob. They were in charge of Crash 4. It's about time.
Yep.
So like it was basically gonna be like a crossover between Crash and Spyro, and technically it's not like the first time there was a crossover. Like they've crossed over in Twinsanity,
Yep.
where
Yeah.
Spyro just showed up for like a little bit, and like
Yeah.
Cortex is like, oh yeah, he's not gonna like it that you're stealing his treasure, and he points to Spyro, and I'm like, also I love Crash Insanity, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was one of the first ones, and then obviously in CTR remake, he was a playable character along with the other Spyro characters. Yeah, in the GBA there was Crash Purple and Spyro Orange.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that was
yeah.
like one of the first times that they actually coexisted in the same
Mhm.
universe. It was horrible games, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, Crash 5 was supposed to be that again. Like it was gonna bring the both of them together, and then Activision's like, nope, we're canceling this. It's like, well, fuck
Yeah.
you too, then, Activision.
Crash is definitely a series that has a
Your mom's a
rocky
hoe.
history. Your mom's a hoe. Oh god. She's a saggy naggy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It does though. It has a pretty tumultuous history. Crash Bandicoot. It's been a rocky road for Crash. I feel like
Yeah.
It has.
as far as development goes, it's almost 30 years old, and it's
right.
gone through the ringer. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
at least it stayed
Naughty
alive.
Dog, yeah, like Naughty Dog, bless them that they were
Mhm.
able to create Crash Bandicoot. FYI, he was originally supposed to be a wombat named Willy the Wombat.
Yeah.
I want to
and
live
there
in that
was
universe.
Crash Team Racing wasn't even supposed to be a Crash game.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, it was never.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be just like a blockhead kind of situation of racers.
Right.
But
and-
they were under
mhm.
pressure to make. It was a licensing issue with Sony.
Universal. Yep.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whoever it was, they they had to make another game. So, yeah.
That's why Crash and Spyro came
Yep.
out year after year, because
Yep.
it was because of Sony Universal Interactive Studios. They
Yep.
were under contract with them, so they're like, work to the bone, bitch.
Work 80 hours a day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Essentially.
Crack the whip.
I want to see with the revival, the remastering of the Metal Gear, they've teased the those little Ape Escape portions.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
the
God,
mini game,
Ape
I
Escape
want to
remake.
see Ape Escape though completely. And
Yes.
seeing that
Ape
gave me
Escape remake,
crazy
man.
hope. It gave me crazy hope that they might be doing it.
It could be. I'm not sure who
Yeah,
owns it and
I know
everything,
the
but I'm
one thing-
hoping.
I remember hearing, in the original MGS3 that there was
Mhm.
that like ape escape mode thing.
Yep.
And yep, and then when I saw the trailer for it here, yeah, I'm
Yep.
like, dude, I would kill for an Ape Escape remake.
Right?
Yeah, when they did Snake Eater's reveal like their announcement trailer for it, they
Uh.
teased the apes at the end, and I was like, "Ah!" I was like, just like I was streaming it, and like my audience was like, "Oh my god, we never knew that she would go batshit crazy over that."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I was just
over
like,
filthy monkeys.
I was like, "Oh, my childhood!" The soundtrack was so cool, like in the
God,
training.
yes.
It was so
Yes.
awesome, dude.
That's,
Let's talk about
such a good
that.
soundtrack.
The soundtracks for freaking Crash Bandicoot, it lives rent free in my head.
Yup.
Boom, 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 doom,
Dude,
doom,
every
doom,
every
boom, boom,
time.
boom, 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 boom,
Every
do, do, do,
time it rains,
boom, boom.
I think of this one song in Crash 2. Well, it's in
Yes.
2 levels.
Yes.
Road to Ruin and Ruinitation. Every time it rains or there's a thunderstorm outside,
Gimme.
I just hear it in my head, especially the part that goes.
you cut right out. You said you just like were gone. I
Oh my
loved that
God.
song too, Carmen.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, no, because it gives me
losing her mind.
Courage the Cowardly Dog vibes with that little part of the song. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
every time it rains, I hear that in my head, and or when it's snowing, I picture Blizzard Bluff from CTR or
Yeah.
Polar Pass music,
Yeah.
also from CTR, or the snow levels from Crash 2. Like I'm cleaning and I'm just like dun 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 dun
Do 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 do.
It is. They are catchy too.
Yeah,
It's
the
like-
main theme also is also super fucking catchy. And the crash
Well, you had
dance too. I'm so happy they added that from 2 onwards.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got someone who was composing it, who did other games and was a part of the same like production group as people who did like Mark Mothersbaugh, who did all of this, like everything we knew from Nickelodeon.
Right?
Rocket
I was
Power.
gonna say like Rugrats and
Frickin-
shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rugrats, all of that.
Oh,
Mark
shoot.
Mothersbaugh did all of that shit, right? So he had that
Wow.
production company, and I think his name was Josh Mansell, who did all the soundtrack work for all of Crash Bandicoot, and I think he did Jack and Dexter as well.
Ah, Jack and
Oh.
Dexter.
But, like, a lot of that shit just kind of like it's all just so nostalgic. It's crazy. Like I love the Mark Mothersbaugh stuff. Like he was literally just did all the sound for Nickelodeon basically.
Yep. Like,
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
my
the
mom
sound
just-
of our
my mom just
childhood.
got home.
Right.
So-
Rocket Power soundtrack is sick as fuck.
I actually just
Yo,
went back and
Real
rewatched.
Riders
Yep.
on a mission.
I rewatch Rocket Power almost every year, and it is crazy like how much it still holds up to this day.
Dude.
Yeah,
joke.
dude, a lot of cartoons from
Yeah.
like the millennial generation, or even like the 80s, like they hold up extremely well.
Some do, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Um,
A shout out to Thundercats, that's my favorite.
Snarf, snarf.
Oh God.
Snarf, snarf. Fucker.
I wanna beat his little ass.
I me too. That and like fucking naughty Nunu from the Teletubbies
Oh,
scared me so
Jesus.
bad. I was like, man, he was like,
Oh, the fucking! You're not the only one. I know somebody who
I'd be
hated
like
the
on the
vacuum
couch,
too.
legs up, scared as shit, like just hugging the wall, thinking it's that right there and it's gonna poke around the corner and get me.
Oh my
And they'd always be like, naughty Nunu, and I'd be like, how are you guys so calm and condescending? I'm screaming.
Gotta love it. But all right, so I think we're ready to wrap this up. This is actually like a lot of fun, this episode, because again, this is a very legendary game to talk about, and we really need this
Yes.
back in a modern day. So I want to thank you two
For
for
real.
giving up your Sunday to come out and record this. I greatly appreciate that.
No problem, dude. No problem. I had a lot of fun. We talk about Crash, talk about Spyro, and a bunch of other stuff too that like we're into. So
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
So
Yeah, man. Thanks so much, Tony.
yeah, no problem. And if you guys want to follow these two and everything like that, Carmen streams over on Twitch, and Burger, you're on YouTube, right?
I'm on YouTube.
Yep, you stream on YouTube and you do a lot of Silent Hill stuff, and you make your own music as well.
Hell yeah, dude. I do some video game composition work, and yeah, it's so fun. A lot of it's like horror related, so I'm right where I want to be.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Good stuff.
YouTube is a good platform for horror games. It's done really well. Anytime I stream Resident Evil on this channel, it does really good numbers. I get a lot of love. I don't think I've ever played a Resident Evil where I didn't get good numbers. Because again, like people just really
It definitely helps.
Yeah.
It helps that you're attached to Roe. That definitely helps too.
Absolutely.
I imagine.
I guess
like people are like, "Oh, Tony Rowe, Resident Evil, let's go, bro."
Kind of like
Right.
people don't realize it at first, unfortunately, because like they see new to retro reviews and they don't really get it at first until like because some people were telling me like recently that they found my channel first and then Row, and then all of a sudden they found my channel after they found Row. Like my channel just popped up in their feed, and they were just like. They were like, wait, shit, Tony, we didn't know that you had your own channel. I was like, yeah. And it was like, they're like, yeah, we found it randomly. We found like some Resident Evil stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, you know, like that was that. I'm glad the channel is in people's algorithm and stuff. So
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've had
It's
several
good
people
to
come
have
from
those
Roe
type
to my...
of connections, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so if you guys want to follow them, I'll have all the links down below to their Twitch and YouTubes, everything, and their socials and good stuff like that. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support here on the channel. And that being said, see y'all next time. Take care. Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to give a thumbs up to this video as it helps out big time, and don't forget to subscribe if you like videos like this one and video game reviews as well. Also, I stream almost daily, so if streaming games are your thing, definitely subscribe and join in on the fun, and consider becoming a member to help the channel grow, and you'll get your name in the credits here of my videos and other perks depending on the tier levels that you choose. That's it for today. Many thanks, guys, and until the next time, stay safe and have a good one.